Good afternoon. We're going to talk briefly about the installation of the 0304Cobra complete center hood decal. Just to go over the basics here, we're going to need a few tools to do this job properly. A good quality squeegee, preferably the 3M gold, has better flex and it's a better quality squeegee, period. A clean microfiber towel to make sure we pick up all of the application fluid, the excess that is, as well make sure that we do not scratch the surface of the car. And the application fluid that I just mentioned, which is 4 heavy drops of dishwashing liquid to 32 ounces of water. As you can tell on the hood, I had the decal already separated from the backing material to speed up this process, this video. The first thing that we're going to do is actually test the integrity of the hood by adding application fluid and rubbing your hand or your fingers over the surface to make sure there's no debris or issues with it. Make sure you fix those problems before trying to install decal. It is also something that we've already done, again to speed up the video. The decal you see here is upside down, meaning that this is the surface that is going to go towards the bottom of the car. Take the application fluid and apply it to that side of the decal heavily. Do the same thing with the actual surface that the decal will be sitting on. And then take the decal and put it right on top of the actual surface. And a couple of things I want to point out real quick is a lot of people make the mistake when they're installing vinyl not to wet the actual surface that faces up. The reason that you do want to do that is because the squeegee will slide over it so much easier, and again, it'll ensure that you do not scratch it if you have the good quality squeegee. The alignment of this decal is real critical to make sure it fits well. Alignment points are real simple. It's the back trailing edge towards the cowl of the hood. You want to make sure that that is perfectly on that angle right here, and then right here on the hood, where the lip comes up to the tip, you want to make sure that this sits perfectly on that lip. So if you make sure that the back side of the decal is perfectly aligned and that this lip is perfectly aligned with the vinyl decal, then you should be in good shape. As you can tell, the decal moves quite freely. That's because of that application fluid underneath. You'll also notice that once you find that perfect alignment, again by making sure that the back as well as the sides over here are absolutely perfectly in position, that as soon as you start to remove the application fluid, that the decal will stick almost immediately. I'm happy with where it sits at this point, so I'm going to hold it in place with my thumb and then move the squeegee to move the application fluid out. And as you can tell already, the decal does not move any longer. I will start from the center out, dab up the excess application fluid, and make sure you cover all parts of that vinyl decal to ensure there's no bubbles or trapped application fluid underneath any longer. As you tell, it's quite an easy process. You'll notice when you get towards the bottom of this vinyl decal that because of this sudden change of the angle where it goes from a flat surface up, that no matter how many times you seem to wipe it, that the decal won't go down. The whole reason is that because obviously it's the lowest point in the car, that the application fluid will have the tendency to puddle up in that area. You can either just continue to work it, or you can, I guess, cheat and take the decal, fold it up, dry the underside. If you want to get as bold as dabbing the underside of the decal, which is probably not something I would suggest, because if there's anything on the microfiber towel and it gets stuck on the decal, it's pretty much ruined. However, anyway, like I said, you want to remove some of that. You can even let it sit to let some of that application fluid evaporate, and then carefully lay that decal back in place. You can also use your fingers as well as the microfiber towel to continue to work the application fluid out from underneath, and continue to do so you'll eventually notice that the corners start to stick and that the decal is exactly in place where it was intended to be. Hope you enjoy the product. Thank you again for your purchase, and have a great day.